Hey everyone, it's Stephanie 1111 Witchy Babe, and I'm here with Sagittarius reading for November. I want to welcome everybody back to the channel that's subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, hanging out with me, and welcome anybody that's new. Just a couple of things before I get started. Go ahead and check the description box below for all that information. I don't need to go over that a billion times. Also, this reading is for all Sagittarius placements, not just on Moon and Rising. So pull your chart out if you don't have it memorized, and check out if you have any other placements, and check out those videos as well. Well, you definitely do, unless you are 100% a Sagittarius, and that is terrifying. You can check out astro.com to get your natal chart done for free. And I've also included that link in the description box below. And the way I am starting off this reading is by a channeled message via this deck right here, as I'm throwing stuff around. In case you guys like it, Vintage Wisdom Oracles by Victoria Mosley. And this channeled message is not regarding anything in particular regarding this month. I don't know what it's going to be regarding until I get the cards and the information starts to come in. However, it's not a part of the monthly reading. It's just whatever you need to hear right now for those what it applies to. And then we'll jump into the regular reading. All right, let's see. So, what message do Sagittarius energy need to know? Centering. Wow, the cards are being crazy. So I'm going to take that as something. Oh, and it makes sense. We got centering and the cards are being crazy. Faith. Okay. So, oops, I'm not, all right. Oh, we're having a hard time putting up stuff too. So, I feel like your energy is very scattered. It's very scattered. It was scattered with trying to shuffle. What's coming in is all scattered. I feel like you guys are really needing to focus on grounding your energy. So that can be, you can do that in a variety of ways. You can look up on Google grounding techniques. If you're part of my groups, there are grounding techniques in the documents section of the groups on Facebook. So you can check those out. Crystal, one of the readers, has made some great article on that. But basically, you can stand in the ground with your feet on the dirt. Not cement, that's not going to help as much. You can visualize grounding. You can take salt baths. There's a lot of different ways to ground depending on what you prefer. But whatever that is that you prefer, you need to start doing it, and you need to start doing it on a regular basis. Your energy is all over the place. I don't know if it's because Sagittarius season is coming up and you're getting excited, or you're just feeling, I feel like you're feeling stuck. Like you want to do something, you want to go, you want to explore, you have that expansive energy, but you feel very stuck. There's something about just Jupiter being in Sagittarius that for some reason I feel like is screwing with some of you guys. And when it leaves and goes into Capricorn, it is going to be helpful with that feeling. But that's just for some, and that's not based on my astrological knowledge. That's what I'm getting downloads from right now, being told. But faith. Jesus, my God. Okay. Jupiter is the planet of expansions. It's also, connected with faith and higher learning, all that kind of stuff. You have to have faith that if you're feeling stuck and suppressed right now, it is for your best, your highest good, because you're in a holding period, awaiting some sort of eruption. I just got shown like volcanoes and stuff. So not like literal volcanoes, but I saw literal volcanoes, but the way it was coming across is you're just in this like building phase, like a volcano that's building and getting ready to burst. And you're going to have all of this stuff come out of you, creativity, ideas, energy to move forward. You just have to keep it building up for right now. There's some sort of suppression, and it's fine. You're going to be fine. Okay. So if you're feeling that, don't feel like you're being like, I feel like some of you feel like maybe you're just lazy, or maybe you guys are feeling depressed because you don't feel like yourselves. This is just a moment where your energy is being suppressed so it can build up, so you can have this major burst through for whatever purpose. And that the reason I'm saying whatever purpose is because I'm not really getting an indication of what that's about. So it's going to be depending on you. So you'll have to take that message and apply it where it needs to go. So let's go ahead and jump in onto your guys' reading. I didn't have really not strong messages like some of my other ones this month have been. Let's take a look at Sagittarius main energy for the month. Ooh, the Magician. Yeah, you're alchemizing something. Oh, great. And then the magician falls over. You're alchemizing something, guys. You are taking things and turning it into something else. This is why you're in this waiting period. And then you're going to be going forward. Look at all this major arcana energy. So this is all divinely energy placed. This is something that's out of your control and you just got to write it out. And what's going to be happening is when you get that alchemy going, when you are creating and you're manifesting, you're going to be able to go forward with a lot of power and a lot of strength. Some of you, because this is a late reading, might already be feeling that energy. Others of you are going to be coming into it at the end of the month or even actually into December, I'm hearing. One more card, please. The Seven of Swords. But it's like, this is weird. It's like, it's almost like this energy is like sneaks up on you. So, okay, so I just saw somebody, a random man, like jumping out of bed one morning and being like, aha, like I figured it out. I got the idea. I know what I'm going to do. And so it's like, you might have like one day, like that night before might be the crappiest day of the week that you've had and just everything goes freaking horrible. And you're like, oh, I just hate life, right? Just that like moment that we all get into, usually multiple, multiple times a month, if we're all honest. And then all of a sudden you just have this like a shot of something go through you that just totally changes your perception and what you are feel like you're able to do again. And you just wake up, maybe literally jumping out of bed. Maybe it's, you know, just an aha moment. Maybe it's actual news that's presented to you. But however this energy comes to you, it comes very sneakily. It just sneaks in and surprises you, and it's a good thing because you really get set off into this Emperor energy where you can do what you need to do. What's your main lesson for the month for Sagittarius energy? I'm taking 2 cards before I start talking. I got a crappy card. What's main lesson? All right. So we have the 5 of Cups. And then we also have the Chariot. I feel like because the Chariot is connected with Cancer and the 5 of Cups is it's emotional card. It's all about loss and regret and wishing you could change things in the past. With this combination, I feel like your main lessons of the month are kind of to learn how to get past some emotional, uncomfortable emotions, especially about loss and regret. So maybe there was a situation in the past, and it would probably be recently, where you really regret how things played out. Maybe you experienced some loss of some kind, and you're still mourning over that. Something along those lines, and it's teaching you that you need to be okay with these emotions. You need to be okay with the duality of life. You need to be okay with things not always being okay. You need to be okay with not always being okay. There's this learning to also ride those emotions out, like just let them process, because dealing with your emotions is not being always positive and being like, well, things are fine and things are going to get better. Like, that's not you feeling your emotions all the way through. And if you've been trying to do that regarding a topic, it's just going to leak out in other areas of your life. You'll have, you'll be pissed off about this when you're not really mad about that. You're really upset about something else that you just keep on pretending is not happening or didn't happen or you're okay with, even though you know you're not. So I feel like that's your main lesson, is that you see, once you allow yourself to just ride whatever feeling of like being suspended or constricted and whatever emotional pain that's coming with that, and process it, how that energy, once it's gone, just surges through you in order to get you back on to where you're wanting to go and be and what you're wanting to do. And that's going to be like your main lesson. So that's very positive. Like you're not getting a lesson about like you're not getting crapped on this month by the universe. You've already gotten crapped on, and you're seeing how you pulled yourself out. You turned something shitty into something gold, and you're going places. You're moving. I get this sense of movement. So what is the let's look at relationships. What's the energy for relationships? Again, I'm taking a couple cards before I start talking. Okay, so this is interesting. I didn't really like it at first because we got the Nine of Swords, and that's a crappy card, and I don't like putting down crappy cards, but we got the Page of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, that pain is related to a relationship. I feel like I'm hearing that many of you are at fault for whatever happened in the relationship and you kind of regret how things went. Or at least you feel like you're at fault for what happened in the relationship. Maybe it's not reality, but that's what your feelings are. But for others of you, I feel like this is a potentially a new relationship that comes in for November for you, or a situationship that you're already in that's with somebody new-ish, and it causes you a lot of anxiety because you don't really know what's gonna happen here. Am I like wasting my time? I feel like you are like more invested in this person than you normally are with people. You're not like head over heels, but you're enough invested where this is enough to keep you up at night and keep you stressed out. I don't get the heavy Nine of Swords energy where it's like those awful freaking nights, like the dark night of the soul type energy nights where you're just totally distraught over another individual. I don't get that at all. I get more like you just like having a conversation, getting off the phone with them or whatever, and then just being like, I don't know what's going on. Like, what are we doing? Where are we going with this person? Is this person really meaning the things they say? I feel like this person says a lot of good things to you, but then maybe their actions don't line up because the Page of Cups is very well meaning, but they can't always follow through with what they say. So with pages and knights, they're the immature energy of the king and the queen. So they don't always, it's sometimes it's like, I feel like some of you are really kind of worried that you care more about this person than they care about you. Some of you are worried about being played. Some of you are worried about their authenticity. Some of you are worried about if they are like stable enough to actually have a relationship. There's like some things about finances in there I'm getting. So there's a lot of different little worries, and I don't want to say little, but let me just tell you, with some of the other readings I've done this month, this is a lot lighter than what some of the signs are going through. So let's look at some advice here. If this is resonating with you, what I just said, what is some advice for you particular with this person this month? All right, well, we have the Ace of Cups, and that's going to be letting you know to be open to receive. Be open to the experience is what I'm hearing. Be open to learning whatever it is you need to learn from this person, and be open to receiving this person's love and affection. That doesn't necessarily mean, because again, this is a collective reading. So just because I'm telling you that doesn't mean that this is going to be turn out to be a good person and going to be turning out to not be playing you or anything like that. And it doesn't mean they aren't either. It just means that you, for some reason, are being asked to be open to having this experience and be open to receiving their love. So let go of that Nine of Swords energy and be open to receiving whatever it is that they are wanting to give you at this time. Let's take a look at what's going on with you financially. Financially for November. I feel like I've been saying September this recording, so if I have been, my bad. I'm stuck on September for some reason. All right. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. That's okay. And Justice. Okay. So what I see here for finances is, one thing I just got, and this is going to be only to those it applies to, anybody that's dealing with some legal issues or dealing with like a legal case or taxes or anything of that might be wrapping up for you this month or next, or even January. So that's just a direct channeled message. Back to the cards, the Eight of Pentacles with Justice is going to indicate to me that you are really refining your financial, how you deal with your money, how you spend it, how you save it. You're finding a lot of balance. You might be like in regards to your career, and you might be really focused and honed in on some sort of specialty within your field, or you're really working on certain skills that your job requires. The Eight of Pentacles is all about perfecting something that you're already kind of good at. So it's really refining down a skill. And when I see Justice, when it regards to money, when we take away like, legal stuff, it's balancing, it's bringing a balance into your finances. So just finding you're this is not saying you're getting a bunch of money coming in this month or anything in excess, but this is a very good balanced reading. I wouldn't be worried about any financial upheavals or anything drastic happening to you guys this month as a collective. Again, general readings are general readings. They're not personal, so I'm not picking up on your direct energy. All right, let's take a look at what's going on spiritually, and we're going to be using the Work Your Light Oracles, which I used a different deck in the rest of the cards. I'm just realizing now, but that's fine. Maybe you guys need the Work Your Light instead. All right. Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, apparently, because you needed this card. Yes. Just say yes. So I know we're talking spiritual, but if you guys had a yes or no question that was on your mind, like today before watching this, is what I'm hearing, or while watching it, the answer is yes. Go and do it. Let's see. Can we get anything spiritual linked about this month beyond my channeled message? The initiation, rite of passage, you are going somewhere sacred. And that ties in with the channeled message of being in this dark space, in the suspended space where you have a goal of where you want to go to, but you feel like you're just not able to get there. And if you take a look at this card, like it's, oh, this isn't the one. But it's just, there's all this darkness here. There's this path that you need to go through. It's all rocky and there's all this stuff going on. And it's like, it looks like, oh God, like I don't want to go towards all that up there, walking through here. But you have to in order to get inside of here, to get inside of whatever that is that you're seeking. And so you're at the end stages of that. Like, again, you have this breakthrough that propels you past your initiation into what you were wanting initiated. And so this is leveling up in a spiritual sense. And this, I also feel like, is pulling into your physical reality. I feel like some people are finally getting on the track of where they're wanting to go, especially coming the new year is what I'm getting, especially coming the new year. So just be patient while you process these emotions. Think of it as you're cutting the fat. You're cutting the fat that needed to go before you can step into what you are being initiated into. So let's go ahead and take a look at some advice, and I think we're going to be done. This is a super good reading, guys. Advice. The Page of Pentacles. One more card. And the Ace of Wands. So, again, they want you to know to take that energy when you receive it and go after it. Also, a specific message for some people: if you've been thinking about going back to school, do it. If you've been thinking about going back to school for, the spring semester, do it. If you've been thinking about doing a special program to refine your skills, taking a certification class, doing an online course, whatever, do it. The Page of Pentacles is all about a student energy. It's about learning. You got the student energy paired with the Eight of Pentacles. And that's, again, it's like refining your skills and learning. So you're going to have the energy to go after certain things that you're wanting, especially when it comes to higher education. Go ahead and go after them full force. Yes, take that opportunity. So some of you are needing to hear that in regards to your job or your school or whatever. Take that opportunity that is being presented to you. Okay? So that's going to be it, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to help support the channel. If you don't, that's fine. I love you anyway. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Let me know your other placements. And I hope you guys it sounds like you guys are going to have a pretty good November. I hope you guys, are doing okay with any of the emotional upheavals that come with these rites of passage. But you guys look like this is a pretty good forecast. So I love you guys, and I will see you next video.